Here we go, guys. This is the pot team Europa League draw, and yeah, we've already done the hosted teams, and if you want to find out who the teams are, you need to go back to the first video, the first draw that I did, and see who they are, who's hosting the mini leagues. But anyway, this now is the pot teams. These are the pot teams, and how I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it based on association. But first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it right. Start with the teams in the associations in pot 1. So, but I'm going to do it based on the amount of teams that could potentially be in the Europa League. And if there's more than two teams like this, for example, if you look at pot 2, I'm just checking right now. No, if you look at pot 3, sorry, Dutch team, Portuguese team, and Belgian team. There's more teams that could potentially have 3 teams in those associations than other associations like England, France, Germany. Not France, England, Germany, Spain, and Italy. But France, they could potentially have 3 French teams in the Europa League as well. I'm just making sure that's correct. They could potentially have 3 teams in there. They could potentially have 3 teams in there. In fact, France, one of the teams in France, I think it's the 3rd hosted team in France, are one of the hosted teams in the Europa League. So there's only 2 teams in there now. But let's start with the teams that potentially could have. Let's start with the association that could potentially have 3 teams in the association. And the Netherlands could potentially have 3 Dutch teams, Portuguese teams. They could potentially have 3 Portuguese teams and 3 Belgian teams as well. So let's start with them 3, and then we head into the other. Then we head into the other 5 associations. So let's remove English teams, Italian teams, Spanish, and French teams. So let's start this. So the first association would be find out who is it going to be. Belgian teams. The teams from Belgium. So that means that the first highest ranked team in Belgium will be heading here. The second most highest ranked team in Belgium will be in this position, and the 3rd highest ranked team in Belgium, they will be here. They will be heading here. Okay. Next, 2 more to go. So remove team, remove them. Right. The second association, and they will play against teams from Belgium, either Dutch teams or Portuguese teams, is Portuguese teams. So Portuguese teams. So the first highest ranked team in Portugal will be heading here. The second most highest ranked team in Portugal will be heading here. The 3rd most highest ranked team in Portugal, they will be heading here. They'll be heading here. Okay, and obviously the last one. So remove Portugal. The last one is Dutch teams. Let's just put the Dutch teams there. So the first highest ranked team, the first highest Dutch team will be heading here. The second most highest ranked team in Holland will be in this position. And the third highest ranked team, the highest ranked Dutch team, will be heading here. Okay, so that now you got that out the way. So all the Dutch teams, and remove all of them. Now let's add into the main team. Let's add into the associations. So there's 5 more associations left now, and each of them has 2 teams. Potentially could have 2 teams in each association. So let's mix them up, and whoever comes out will be playing against teams from Belgium. Whoever comes out now. Right, the next association is and it's Italian teams. So there's only 2 Italian teams. So the first high ranked team the first highest ranked team in Italy, the first highest ranked team will be heading here. We'll be playing against the first highest Dutch team. Sorry, not Belgian team, Dutch team. So whoever comes up will be playing Dutch teams. So the first place high ranked Italian team will be playing against the first highest ranked Dutch team. The second highest ranked the second most highest team. I'm just gonna make sure if there's any of them. No, there's only one. Okay, my bad. Okay, there's only one. Okay, cool. My bad. Now let's head into the next one. Right, let's head into the next one. There's only one in the pot. Okay. Next one will be English teams. And don't forget, it could potentially be Crystal Palace could win we could win it. So I'm gonna have to include them anyway. So or a Spanish team. So we'll see. But either way, it's going to be if Crystal Palace win, they'll be heading here. If Cannavaro do win though, then they have to remove somewhere else. So I'm going to put them here, and then I'm going to put the English team, the first highest ranked, the second most highest ranked English team. Sorry. Right, they will be heading here. They'll be heading here. Yeah, they'll be heading here. So yeah, the Conference League winners. No. They'll be heading here. And the first hosted, okay, yeah, they're not in there, so yeah, they are wonderful, yeah, cool, yeah, that's alright, that's decent. So yeah, the Conference League winners between Crystal Palace and Cannavaro, Ryan Vanacaro, they'll be heading here. The second highest ranked team in England will be heading here in pot 2. Okay, next. And see who our English team's gonna play, and it's German teams. So the first ranked German team, the first ranked German team will be playing here. The first ranked team in Germany will be playing against the Conference League winners between Crystal Palace or Rayo, and the second highest ranked German team will be playing against the second highest ranked English team. Will be playing against the second highest English team. Okay, let's move on to the next. 2 more to go. Spanish teams. For the first highest ranked Spanish team will be heading here, and the second most highest Spanish team will be heading here. Alright, and let's move on to the only available one, and it's French teams. So, teams from France. So the first highest ranked team in Spain will be playing here. And the second most highest ranked French team will be heading here against the second highest ranked Spanish team. So the second highest ranked French team will be playing against the second highest ranked Spanish team. Okay, now let's move on to the others. So the next highest is obviously the team from Czech Republic. Czech Republic are next. So that means that they have to be drawn because they're the only association in Pot 2. So we're gonna have to put a team. Whoever finishes, who's the first highest ranked team in Czech Republic will be playing against the team from. Will be playing the second highest ranked team in the Netherlands. And let me see. And the second highest ranked team from the second highest ranked team in Czech will be heading here, and they'll be playing against the third highest ranked team in Holland. Okay, so get rid of Czech Republic. Right, let's move on. We'll have to find out who it's going to be. Mix it all up. And stop. Turkish teams. So, the first highest Turkish team, right, and they are in Pot 3. Yep, they're in Pot 3. They'll be in this position. They'll be in this position. And the teams and the Turkish team, the second highest ranked Turkish team will be heading here. Sorry, we'll be heading here. Any more? Third highest ranked team in there. They will have to be in Just have to make sure it's correct. They will have to play here. There's another one. I'm just making sure. No, that's it. Only 3. Right. Let's move on to the next. Right, so get rid of this. Right, next association. Next association. Next one is Polish teams. They also in pot 3 as well. So there we go. So the first team. So the first team in Poland, the first highest ranked team in Poland, they will be playing here. They'll be playing against the first highest ranked. They'll be playing against the first highest ranked Turkish team. Just making sure. Second most highest ranked team will be heading here, and they will be playing against the second highest ranked team from Turkey. Third most highest ranked team in Poland, they will be heading here, and they will be playing against the third highest ranked Turkish team. Right, there's any more? And the fourth most highest ranked team in Poland, they will have to play. Have to play here. They will have to play here, and obviously they need to have to wait to a opponent. They have to wait to a opponent who they're gonna play. Okay, let's move on to the next association. 4 more to go. Mix them all up. And stop. Austrian teams. So the first ranked Austrian team will be heading here. The first Austrian team. So the first ranked Austrian team will be playing here. The second most highest Austrian team, I just need to figure this out. Let's see. If there's any Austrians in there. Yeah, the second most highest, yeah, there we go. Yeah. The second highest will be playing here. The third highest, so let me see, the first highest right will be playing here. So they will be playing here. And the fourth will be heading here. The fourth highest ranked team will be heading here. Here we go. Right, let's move on. We'll have to find out. Right, 3 more to go. Norwegian teams, Greek teams, or Scottish teams. Norwegian teams. So let's see if there's any more. Norwegian. Yeah, there we go. Norwegian right there. So the first Norwegian team, first ranked Norwegian team will be heading here. second most highest ranked Norwegian team, the second highest, will be heading the second most highest ranked team will be heading, they'll be heading here, and they'll be playing against second ranked team in Austria. Third ranked team, just have to make sure it's correct, they'll be playing here. And the fourth, if there's only a fourth one, there's any fourth ranked teams, Norwegian team, oops, just making sure I don't want to miss one out. No, that's it. Okay, fine. Last two, Greek teams or Scottish teams? Scottish teams. So the first ranked team in Scotland, just have to see, the first ranked team in Scotland, where are they now? There it is. The first ranked team in Scotland, so there's three of them, there's three Scottish, potentially could have three Scottish teams in Europa, right? Let's see, they could be the first highest ranked team. Let's put them here. The first ranked team, second ranked team in Scotland, here, and then third will be playing here. And then Greek teams. First ranked team. First ranked team. Second ranked team will go here. So let's put the second team goes here, and the third will come here. The third ranked team will go here. Against the fourth highest ranked team in Poland. So yes, that's how it works. So I did it, but yes, there's other associations in Europe, but we can't fit every single one of them in there. And we will say is that I would make the final decisions. Obviously, the teams from the third qualifying round in Europa League, right? There's eight, not 84. There's 24 teams in the third qualifying round, but out of the 24 teams, only 6 can qualify into the Europa League. And plus, don't forget about the Champions League third qualifying round. Yeah, you could still have teams from the Champions League who get relegated to Europa. You can still get teams. You can get teams. You do get teams from the Champions League going down to the Europa. So don't forget that as well. And that's why there's so many first high ranked teams, because the teams from the Champions League could go down to the Europa League. So that's it. That is the end of the draw. And as for the Conference League draw, there's going to be no commentary. Unfortunately, there's going to be no commentary. I'm just going to do the draw, put it on YouTube, and done. Anyway, this is the draw of the pot teams, and yeah, I see you guys next time, and goodbye.